It is our intention always that, as you know, we begin with an aspiration that our practice will be of benefit to us in a way that will be of benefit to everyone we meet, and really everyone. And when we close, we dedicate our practice to everyone, and specifically to those people whose names you would like to write here, whose names we will also read aloud, people particularly in need, dear to you. And that's why that book is going around. So settle in. And as we've just been talking about, there's a lot of value in our lives and in what we can offer others in our lives. There's a lot of value in being relaxed, present, and tapping into a kind of natural ease that we believe is actually at the heart of every being. Kind of open spaciousness that is often seems a foreign land to us, but really sometimes it only takes a few minutes of letting go and letting be, and we find a depth and a part of our being that feels very much like home, even as we recognize we don't live there as much as we might aspire to. So with that in mind, we begin a few suggestions about how to sit, and then we'll be focusing on our breath, and then we'll be focusing on sound. Sound is both open and present. It makes a very fruitful way of coming into the present. And body, as we will be paying attention to body, breath, and sound, and interestingly enough, your body is always in the present. Your breath is always in the present. Sound. Heard it? Now it's gone. But while you heard it, that was a present moment. So all of these are very gentle ways of bringing us into the present. And the present is where our richness lies. It's where our whole existence lives. Whole existence lives, actually. Past is gone. Future hasn't come yet. This moment, this ripe moment. So we're practicing to be in this ripe moment. So take a moment to, it's like you're all sitting well already. The main thing, whether you're on a chair or on a cushion, is that your upper body be straight, rising strongly, but not rigid. There's a natural curve to the back that you honor. It's not rigid. It's to give space. A sense of internal space allows just a greater sense of spaciousness. So that's the main thing. It should be straight. And also you can take a moment to feel the powerful support that's holding you in this moment, to be in this moment. Your chair, your cushion. And take a moment just to feel a contact with your body and the chair or cushion that's supporting your body. And there's a power there that's holding you. It's actually rising to hold you from the center of the earth, which is actually directly beneath you. Sometimes that, just reflecting on that for a moment, I find that there's a little bit of subtle relaxation that occurs. Oh, I'm being held up. I don't have to work quite so hard to sit here. And then also with your upper body flowing in this way, upright, like a blade of grass that's just sprung out of the earth. It's upright, it's not at all rigid. There's a flow and an alignment which allows your breath to move smoothly. Natural alignment from your sternum to your crown. It's a passageway. So just letting everything go, whatever happened until now, earlier today, It's gone. It's a river flowing on its way. Whatever might come, we don't know. Let it be. It will show up. We're just right here in this moment, protected space, sacred nowness. And all we need to do in this moment is bring our attention to our breath, the feeling of breathing, the feeling of life itself, the feeling of breathing, your attention resting on your breath, feeling your in-breath, how it opens your chest, heart, vitalizes your whole body. Feeling this, sensing it. You can let go of a story that you might like to start telling yourself. And then exhaling in the experience of easy relaxation. That's all. You're just relaxed, feeling your breath. It's not a big project. Simple. And if you find a story starting, perhaps a judgment starting, I'm not doing this right, just let it go. It's just a wave. It'll go. Thoughts will come. That's not a problem. Let them come. But your attention is with your breath. The thoughts can do what they will. Your attention is with your breath. Breathe together for a minute or two. And still remaining in this space of presence. We'll sound the sound, hong, hong, on the out-breath, with a sense that as the sound expands from you, your mind is also unified and expanding with that sound. Mind, sound, whatever bodily sensations you have, you're present to all of that. Sing at your own rhythm. Hum is a gathering sound, sacred syllable. And just enjoy being it, feeling it, hearing it. And returning to presence to your breath. And if you're feeling quite relaxed, you can see about dropping down your attention to your deep belly. About 4 fingers beneath your navel and 4 fingers inside. What feels to you like the center of your gravity there? The deep place in the body. See if you can rest there and experience your breathing from there. If you're relatively new to this practice, you might continue just feeling the in and out of your breath. But if it feels like this will further steady you, drop down. Just be present there. take a break for just under 10 minutes. Those of you who are watching, hi, can relax too, get something to eat. Come back in 10 minutes and do another round of practice and dedicate to the persons whose names are in the book of names, which I think is still circulating. It's over there? Right here. Okay, great. Thank you. Okay. Don't eat too many snacks because I'm going to have a beautiful lunch for you at noon, a little afternoon.
I ask precious three gems from deep in my pained heart. See me with compassion. I have no other hope. This dear human body, impermanence besets. Do you not fear your death, good and faithful student? The 5 skandhas gather and disperse who knows when. Heartily think on death, good and faithful student. Karma never deceives, so give up wrongful thoughts. Engage Dharma wholly. I ask precious 3 gems from deep in my pained heart. See me with compassion. I have no other hope. This dear human body, impermanence besets. Do you not fear your death, good and faithful student? The 5 skandhas gather and disperse who knows when. Heartily think on death, good and faithful student. Karma never deceives, so give up wrongful thoughts. Engage Dharma wholly. I ask precious three gems from deep in my pained heart. See me with compassion. I have no other hope. This dear human body impermanence besets. Do you not fear your death, good and faithful student? The five skandhas gather and disperse who knows when. Heartily think on death, good and faithful student. Karma never deceives, so give up wrongful thoughts. Engage Dharma wholly.
How many of you are here for the first time today? Welcome. Welcome. If you're wondering, I thought I overheard. So all the figures on the walls, these are traditional Tibetan paintings, and they're all paintings of individuals of either historic and or symbolic importance in the Buddhist tradition. And they represent the very qualities that we're cultivating. Qualities of pure appearance, qualities of joy, compassion. That's why they're here. Okay. Has the book gone around? Okay, so it's almost here? Okay, all right. So, you may wonder why we have a kind of alternation between sounding and silence, and also a break in the middle. There's a strong instruction that runs through really all the lineages that we have been in contact with, that it's very helpful to have short meditation sessions. Short can mean that, as we sat for 25 minutes or so, but we subdivided it into mini sessions of paying attention to our breath, and then paying attention to sound, and then going back, and then we had a little break, and now we're coming back, because you don't want to get stale. We're trying to land in that sweet spot, which is really easeful and clear and fresh. And so sometimes, especially at the beginning, and the beginning can be a long time until we're deeply familiar with, just sitting, it's really very helpful to have a short time so that you can feel that freshness, and then you know that it's available to you. And so thus we have these short moments. Some people feel as soon as they hear about meditation, they have to force themselves to sit for who knows how long. But then they give it up because it's quite unpleasant. And you can't really stay fresh and present, usually for such a long time. So if you're wondering, that's why we do that. Okay. Clear? The instruction is clear? Everybody? Yeah? Question? Really? Okay. So again, find your posture, your deep seat from the center of the earth. That deep support, the support of your skeleton also just clicks into place when your sits bones are in contact with your cushion. And then the more subtle support of your own alignment, the alignment through the center of your body. It's actually very powerful, subtle and powerful. Letting the past be, the future not yet. We're here. We're here in this rich and present moment. And this is a space for sensing and feeling and being, and it's really not a space for judgment, because judgment is really always about the past or the future. It's a story. It's not being present to what's actually occurring, generally speaking. So we let that go. You might find yourself judging yourself or judging other people or remembering somebody that you have judgment about. Let it go. Leave yourself in peace. And so your breath, of course, is continuing. And your awareness is also continuing. These are two naturally ongoing, continuous processes that we join together right now, in this moment. Letting your attention be with your breath means feeling your breath. Different from thinking about your breath. Feeling it. Feeling it. There's a kind of voiceover coming in describing it. No, let it be, don't fight it. But your focus is on your breath. Your breath, the natural expression of the present moment in your own experience. And sustaining the same sweet spot of presence and relaxation, we can sing our aspirations for ourselves and all beings. And then we'll read the names from the book also. May all beings always have happiness and its causes. May all beings always be free of pain and its causes. May all beings always be pain-free and live happily. May no beings ever cling to those near nor spurn those far. For as long as space abides, as long as the world remains, just so long may I be there, resolving all beings' pain. And we go down to the dedication.
To the aspiration. We don't do dedication. Aspiration.
You mean the blessing? We
Yeah,
don't do
blessing.
this? We don't do
No.
dedication? Why not?
If you want to.
Okay, today we'll do it. With a sense that all the capacity that you have cultivated for being present and at ease is somehow flowing out into the universe and benefiting everybody now on into the future and your future too. That's the intent, whatever the... By this good may I swiftly once become a great guru, lead all beings, everyone, to reach to that very ground. Now the blessing for our... Who's close by? Would you like the candle, Janet? Thank you. For the people in the book. With all of you in mind, we light this lamp of clarity. May the glow of love, wisdom shine within us, everyone, till we all rise forth born in one enlightened mandala. And so our wishes are thus for all beings everywhere, and specifically today for those beings dear to our hearts.
Michael, Camilla, Guillermo, Benavides and family, Noah and BJ, Deborah Veal, may she rest in peace. Noah, whose light fills all our heart. Derek, Doris, Hal, Emma, Melinda, Diana, Linda and the Bardo, Judy Watson's daughter-in-law, Cheryl, Buddy, Bonnie, Brenda, Halo, Jennifer, Josh, Daniel, Michael, Katie and Andrew, Joan, Luke, Warren, Padula, Sue Sue Nguyen, Elaine McKay, Michael Sy, Cody, April, Jim M, LXM, Dominica, Julie, Ira, Joni, Kenneth, Adam B, to find a job, my mom, Herbie, Hannah, Gerard, my uncle, Hayden, mom, dad, Sam, Miriam, Levon, Robert, Louise, Marla, Sean, Tracy, Xavier Martin, Chelsea Stevens, Priscilla Dubose, Ian Alexander, America, Hillary, her family and supporters, Trump and his team and family, victims of violence, Gregor, H.H. Menry Tinzen, Mike and Stacy, Schaefer, David, Ali, Becky, Hinojosa, Melissa,
Kathy Carr and Vardo, Pat Macon, and Nova. I'm going to send out an ah, open, infinite sound of ah. If you like, you can feel that the sound as well as light is emanating from your heart, passing through, purifying your body, offered to everyone in this room, and by the end of the ah, to the entire universe. Thank you very much. May inner peace be with you and with our world. And may sweetness also be yours, as it will be, because as you walk out, you will be offered some hot chocolate. And then please continue on down the hall and wait. The delicious lunch is all that is still being set up, and the doors will open to the community room when we're ready. And meantime, please just grace our hallways and enjoy each other's company and the hot chocolate. And there are also some, excuse me? Oh, browse our store. They're beautiful, really set out, I must say, with a lot of love and artistry, and offered and created also with that same feeling. So we hope you'll enjoy the items in the store and that you will offer them to others and bring them joy.
So the incense that's offered has been blessed by practice at the Adzon Rinpoche's monastery, and really everything we sell is blessed by our collective presence. And it's, of course, wonderful to buy things to offer to your friends, but it is a very, very wonderful source of support for us as well, and it will be very helpful to us if you participate in the spirit of that. So we're so happy you're all here. We will be leaving shortly for our own vacation, so we'll be here for
We'll
lunch.
be here.
But we
And
wish you all a wonderful, wonderful holiday season. Safe and healthy for you and your families and all who are present and all who have departed, unfortunately.
We'll be here on Tuesday, actually, also.
I'm gone already.
We'll be on to complete our sequence of Tuesday practices on compassion, on boundless, unconditioned love that we've been doing. And we will also, because it is at that same time starting in Tibet, the famous Amitabha Pure Land Festival in Tibet, we will also conclude our evening on Tuesday by singing the Amitabha. This is for the richness of life in every sense for all beings. Long life, happy life, good life, meaningful life. And in Tibet, it's from December 7th to 21st, and we will also have several practices during that period. You'll get an announcement shortly about those, so we welcome you to come to those practices as well. Particularly the next 2 Sundays, we will have Amitabha practice before the 11 o'clock meditation, so look out for that. It's very beautiful. Sorry?
10 o'clock, Amitabha.
Is that right? Is it 10 o'clock? Okay, thank you. It'll be 10 o'clock. And then I'm not sure yet. 10 o'clock, we'll start the Amitabha practice. There may be Ngundro. Is there? Okay, then Ngundro at 9:15? 9:15. For those of you who are doing Ngundro, you know who you are. Please come. And at 10 o'clock, everybody is welcome. We'll have done the practice on Tuesday night. It's a one-page. It's actually downloadable from our website. It's very beautiful. It's singing to the essential power of long life. So please join us. What do you mean? I don't know. Let's discuss that. No. Okay, thank you. Go enjoy your hot chocolate, the sweetness of the moment.
Do we not know who's leading?
I don't know. Did I misunderstand? You can't do is that the 11th?